Should we read that again for the haters in the back? The demo is an old version, a really old version. We got a good one today, boys. Now, if you've seen Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown's demo, has gotten a ton of hate. Everybody's saying, like, even though it clearly says early build in the bottom does not represent the final product, the whole time you're playing the demo, these people have been bitching and complaining. This game sucks. Like, and I'm defending, I'm like, it's clearly an old build. Like, and they're like, that's not, this is the current build. This is how it is. This is what you're going to get on release, right? You stop huffing the copium, bro. Like, this is it. Like, let it go. Like, you're wrong. It's just a lack of intelligence at this point from these kids. I don't even know what you want to call it. But look, it is confirmed from the game director here that it is an old build, quote, a really old build. There you go. Now, in game development, if you want to test things, you can literally, they've obviously had, you can roll back, just like you can roll back updates on like your NVIDIA driver, like you can roll back. So they just roll back an old build, throw it out there, test it, get shit working, because you can only test so much in you know, the internal team. And when you throw it to the masses, bugs happen, things go wrong, this happens, that's not optimized, they're fixing this, okay, that's a problem we never encountered before, and they fix it. And that's what they did. And I'm glad they've done that, because the product in September is going to be way better. But it's been so funny to see everybody just bashing this game, and like every comment for the most part has been negative. Oh, copium, bro, copium, this is the final game, this is the final build, blah blah. Like, it's not. So anyway, look, key points here, okay? So go down to here. According to the game director, Guilherme Guinet, I don't, probably saying that wrong, this has been a risk worth taking. We worked on this demo because we want to show you how we have progressed on the game. Now, this is a Traxion article, okay? People wanted to play Test Drive, like me. And on another side, we wanted to try some things with the servers to see how it works, because it's really important to help with the balancing. So like I've said from day one, they're definitely doing this to test the servers, okay? When you see players online, it's not like what we see when we play in the office of around 120 team members. Here we cannot see an MMO game truly working, so the demo has shown us how it really works. Now, keep in mind, every single day, besides one day, they've updated the game. They've made the servers better. They've dropped server maintenance. They did a patch one day. Yesterday, they did the daily live challenges, which were Europe only, but it looks like as of an hour ago, they're rolling it out to everybody. But they've made improvements. Like, no longer do you get the login error. You get in past 3 days, instant, right on into the game. Very rarely do you get a race error, and if you do, just go right back in and it works. Like the game, if you haven't played the demo since like the first 2-3 days, I suggest you take another look, okay? But anyway, but they've talked about, like, you know, the handling, mixed feelings, and server stability, blah blah blah. So they've been working on some things. So 3 months is a split second in video game development land, which begs the question, how representative of the finished product is the Solar Crown demo? Okay, the meat and potatoes. We're not going to add more features to the final game, okay? Everything feature-wise that's in there, obviously we haven't seen them all, but they're all there. Fundamentally, this is how the game is working, okay? It doesn't mean it's the final build. That's just all the things you can do in the game are in place, even if we can't access them all. You have the whole experience for the game, apart from the live elements. Solar Crown competition, the best cars, and we lock the best places, obviously. But here's the best part. The demo is an old version, a really old version. Should we read that again for the haters in the back? The demo is an old version, a really old version. All the freaking idiots that have been commenting saying the dumbest shit, copium, bro, copium, copium, bro. What now, huh? We got to say now. Nothing. Shut up, sit down, stop hating on shit just to hate on it, man. You think they're going to drop the final build and let you play it for free? No, they're going to work on fixing shit for the game and servers and stuff like that. Of course they're going to release an old build. It even says so on the demo, but some of y'all can't read. Anyway, let me not get ahead of myself here. So anyway, to release the demo, we had to take a branch in development and work on it, while the other part of the team is working on the rest of the game. So they specifically took an old build threw it to some team members. Were like, hey, get this working enough with the servers. Let's test it. And then we can implement those fixes into the final game. That's how game development works. But y'all out here being wild, okay? Optimization is a big thing now, and it will be better. There's also a handling problem for certain cars and the balancing of certain things that are going to be fixed alongside some bugs we have seen, which is good. That's why we all got in here and we've put in bug reports and we're testing it. I've got 41 hours into it, I think. Yesterday, I just doubled the price of the cars, he chuckles, which would make sense because I was like, I don't remember those cars being that expensive. We are in the last run because the demo brings something to us and we want to balance again perfectly. So they're basically talking about like, yeah, obviously. And what I said from the demo was like, you know, it's probably dumbed down. Like the price of the cars are probably lower. We probably get more from the races. It's probably going to be more of a grind. We can't trust all the pricing in the demo. And it looks like, yeah, they bumped it up just so we could play with all the cars in the demo. So we could actually, you know, test everything out, make sure it's all working. It's all very well listening and stating that the team is taking on board pointers. In this instance, the claims will be tested sooner rather than later, fail to deliver, and a title's reputation could be irrevocably damaged. So quoted here, we are looking at every single line of what people think. This is important to us, explains the KT Racing veteran, whose CV includes work on prior World Rally Championship platforms. I'm looking every day at what is going on in the demo and on the Discord to see what people want, what people think. This is a good one right here. There are some problems, sure, but some of these are items we have already worked on, like the login error, the save data. I know some people are still having some weird like save issues, like it's not loading or whatever. I don't know what's wrong with that, but like they fixed the login. It seems like they actually improved performance. They've fixed the race lobby error, the server errors. Like it's been pretty flawless, all right? So these are fixed and others are part of the roadmap and currently being worked on, which is really good versus like when the crew dropped their beta like a week before and they were like, here. And then 6, 7, 8 months into launch, you still can't group up with a crew and they disappear. Yeah, not going to happen here. I think there are always people that don't like and people that do like, but I think most find what we bring from the last test drive. I think they feel the DNA, which I do. I feel it. Now we have to balance and do some optimization, but we are on it. There you go, boys. There it is. An old version, a really old version. I just wanted to throw that out there because, like, the amount of comments I've seen hating on this and that this is the final build, bro. Like I said, Copium, this is the final build. What, you think they're going to fix it in 3 months? No, I think that they rolled it back and gave us an old playtest demo, and they're testing the servers. Freaking idiots. Anyway, there it is, boys. We have confirmation. Suck it up. Come to the realization that y'all have been wrong and that this game is going to be absolute fire on release. I'll be there streaming, making content. I love this game. I've had a blast with this demo. GG's to Nakan and KT Racing. You guys are doing a great job. Don't listen to these weirdos that don't understand anything. And you know the drill, boys. Subscribe, come back, and I will see you on the next one.